Hello everyone, my name is PewDiePie. Wait, cut that. Hey everyone, I'm MuffinKirby, also known as MuffinKirby, and welcome to Rival Trainers. With the introduction of Mega Evolutions to Pokemon in Generation 6, fans of the series were hit in the face with news of metagame-changing new forms of Pokemon that absolutely changed Pokemon forever. However, with the release of X and Y only 28 Mega Evolutions, there was a lot to be desired with this new mechanic, and so, here's my list of the top 10 Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions. I'm gonna place a disclaimer here. I'm not going to be including any Pokemon that you cannot get in X and Y. This list is comprised of only Pokemon that you can obtain in the Kalos region without the use of Pokemon Bank. Enjoy! Starting off at number 10 is a dragon pseudo-legendary that stole the hearts of many Generation 3 players. Flygon's design itself has pushed its popularity and use ever since Generation 3. However, in Generation 5, the adorable goggle-wearing dragon took a hit in usage with the introduction of new threats, also because of its lackluster move pool and stats. With the Mega Evolution, Flygon can soar right back into Garchomp's face and blast his face away with an attack and speed boosted outrage. Along with that, his Mega ability, Tinted Lens, can hit tanks like any steel type just as hard, since it is a double damage boost to any not very effective move. Hitting number 9 on the list is actually another Generation 3 pseudo-legendary, but isn't a dragon for once. Metagross takes the number 9 spot because of the nerfs Game Freak decided to give Steel. Thanks to the changes in X and Y, Metagross is now weak to Dark and Ghost type Pokemon, both of which gain much more usage in this metagame. For his Mega Evolution, he can take advantage of an increased defense and special defense, as well as Aggron's ability Filter, which lowers the damage of super effective attacks on Metagross. Going down the list at number 8 is actually one of my favorite Pokemon designs of all time, and it's Luxray. This guy was the original line Pokemon and is one of the very few physical-based electric types. His usage in the competitive scene is completely outshined by other electric types that have a much bigger move pool. However, Luxray's lackluster speed can be adjusted by adding on Speed Boost, as well as increasing its attacking power so it can hit just as hard with the few good moves it has. Taking the number 7 spot is Dragonite, the original pseudo-legendary. This guy has seen a lot of competition in the past with every generation, but after Generation 5's introduction of Multiscale, his usability became so much better. Dragonite should get some love since now he has to worry about fairy-type tanks such as Florges or Azumarill. To increase his usability in this new Generation 6 metagame, he could gain the ability Own Tempo so he can't get confused after an outrage. On top of that, he should be getting a boost in speed and attack to complement his Dragon Dancing strategies. Also, his Megastone would be pretty funny if they didn't change the I ending tradition. It'd be Dragonite tight. Dragonite tight. Dragonite tight. Why the heck aren't there any Generation 5 Mega Evolutions? Chandelure takes number 6 on this list because he's not only one of the more unique Generation 5 designs, but also because of his usability in the competitive scene. Chandelure's Mega Evolution would give him a Shadow Tag, which was his completely unobtainable hidden ability in Generation 5, which regrettably was changed to Infiltrator in Generation 6. Chandelure should also be getting a special attack and speed boost as well, giving him much needed defensive capabilities to contend against the other ghost types in this new metagame. Just like every generation after 2, a singular Pokemon design is leaked to the public and is shown in one of the next anime movies. It was Lucario for Generation 3 and Zoroark for Generation 4. Zoroark takes number 5 just because it needs some more love. His use in the competitive scene has always been gimmicky since his ability is just so odd, but using him as a raw Pokemon without his ability can show how devastating this Pokemon can be. Take away his illusion ability and give him Infiltrator, which now goes through substitutes to take down even the bulkiest of Pokemon. On top of that, increase his special attack to make his signature move, Night Daze, even more devastating. Tanking in at the number 4 spot is another Generation 5 Pokemon, Golurk. His design itself merits credit because of how freaking cool he is. His use has dwindled in the competitive scene, but if he gained a Mega form, this could change. Adding on to his amazing ground ghost type would be extra defense and special defense, along with his new ability Justified, which would add on to his attack whenever he's hit with a super effective dark type move. This boost can make Golurk into a massive threat for commonly used dark types in the OE metagame, such as Tyranitar and Hydreigon. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Can you guess what number 3 is? I'll give you a hint. It's 4'11" and has wings. That's right, it's Dunsparce. This little land snake needs love because its pure existence is completely useless, and the only reason to get it is because it's rare. It has rings, but it can't fly, it has a drill tail, but it can't learn any drill moves, and it even looks like a bug, but it's only normal type. His design just screams derp. Dunsparce can get a boost in his HP and mental defenses, and just to troll Arceus himself, give Dunsparce Wonder Guard. This means the only thing that can hit this adorable little snake are fighting type moves. Number 2 on my list is actually split between 3 Pokemon. That's right, it's the original legendary trio, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. If Game Freak wanted to go back to the roots in Generation 1, why did they give Mewtwo Mega Evolutions and not a single one to the legendary birds? Absolutely none of these legendaries are used in the current metagame of competitive battling, being outclassed by other birds that aren't even considered legendary. They all need a boost, like their respective weather abilities. With each bird comes a boost. Articuno's Blizzard will hit 100% of the time with Snow Warning, Moltres' Fire attacks will be doubled with Drought, and Zapdos' Thunder will always hit its target with Drizzle. Here we are, the number 1 Pokemon that needed a Mega Evolution. So, the final boss of X and Y was pretty much Dianthus Mega Gardevoir. Its design is actually really cool. She got a more graceful look, and her shiny Mega Evolution is actually really nice. She gets a black dress. Cool. But why didn't they give Gallade a Mega Evolution? Gardevoir even got a buff by adding Fairy to its typing. Gallade tops my list of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and it was really disappointing to see that he didn't get any love from Game Freak. If he got a Mega Evolution, this guy could get a brand new ability, just like how Genghis-Khan got Parental Bond. Let's call it Sharp Blades. Any cutting moves such as Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, or Night Slash will get a 50% damage boost. This guy should also be getting an attack and speed boost to keep up with the other Psychic and Fighting type Mega Evolutions. So that's the end of my list of Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions. Some honorable mentions are Salamence, Raichu, Steelix, Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire. What's your top 10 Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions? Drop a like and comment your list below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching Rival Trainers. Smell you later.